taken in by Adams. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
39-yard line.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More football from SoFi in just a moment. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
32, ready. Red 80.
Stafford from the gun. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 28. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Rolling from the pistol, Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Set. The lady. Tonight.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Yellow lady. 59.
Stafford's going to throw once more. Makes the catch.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And goal.
Yellow 20.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Penalty drops him at the 1, so they've got a couple of shots left at it. It's 2nd and goal. Stafford throwing again. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
3rd and goal, it's Stafford. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams chop some of the lead off before the half. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Kate. To some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist, and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Rams 11.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. Sailors now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
BC.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
24-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and
They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Cut. 180. What's that?
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. That's incomplete. They tried to pick up the first down a little gusto, but maybe a little bit too much. Now we've got 4th down.
it's now 4th down.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
We go tonight. 180. What's up?
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Rams will have a shot and at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Set. Wait.
Stafford hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Go 20.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now they have 3rd and short.
On for the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
Mevis able to knock it through. And it's back to a 1-score game now. The deficit is 6. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty.
Middle. Blue 60.
1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
21 yards.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Set. Blue 60. 20 hot.
First down throw here for Stafford. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Stafford now on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Set. Go.
Throw here, third down. Dump off pass to Williams. And he'll go down here at the 16. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Short pass brought in. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams put 6 on their side as they reach the end zone. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Sailors now on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. First and 10. Goff setting to throw. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 34-yard line.
Second down, looking for options. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Working quickly here. On first down, it's Goff. Finds him on the crossing route. Still has some space inside the 35. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone.
First down.
From the red zone on first. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Again, Goff. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Rams are tackled on the return after taking the interception back to the 25.
Goff's pass intercepted. The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Stafford from the gun. Brought in right side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
3 yards. And the Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Set. 280. 0. 20 high.
Throwing now on first down, Stafford. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on. The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Set. Got 80. Easy, learn.
Looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
On first down, here's Stafford. This one's caught. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
10 yards on
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
32. Good on.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he gets in, touchdown! The Rams parlay the interception into points. Kyren Williams, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Mevis now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams grow their lead to 8.
Rams 28, Lions 20.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Sailors now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
180.
Off play action, Goff. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Oh, he forced it, intercepted, and that could do it. Will take possession at the opposing 35-yard line after he goes out on the return.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
180.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Drops this one down here for Williams. And they take him down right along the 30.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Ready. Blue 60.
Back to throw, here's Stafford. Catch made right side by Nakua. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up
3rd and just 2 to go.
59. Ready.
He'll throw it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Big moment for Harrison Mevis here. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a two-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Sailors now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Downfield, and Tisslaw has it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Goff on 1st and 10. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now within 1 score in the 4th. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late.
Rams 31, Lions 28.
Well, the comeback is proceeding according to plan, Brock. That conversion trims this to a field goal game. Now get that ball back, baby. Get it back.
And you know that special teams coach is down there telling his guys that. Don't come back to these sidelines. Don't come off this field unless you go get me the ball to give this offense yet another opportunity.
So they're going to line up for the onside kick that may just decide this game. Just over a minute to play. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set. We're waiting. 21.
They're going to pass it here. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Up 2nd and 20 at the 43-yard line.
Set. 11. 250.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He's drawn up for him. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Fourth and forever coming up.
Set. Blue 60.
Sean McVay very aware of that play clock. He calls timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Rams going to punt on fourth down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stops.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
What? 180.
Here he is to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And he didn't get it. Oh, the kick is no good. That leaves the door open for a field goal now to tie this game. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for one, maybe two final plays here.
20-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Setting up to pass. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The timeout stops things now, and what a play that was. This isn't quite over yet. All of a sudden, they've got one more shot. So the big play gets them just beyond midfield. It's first down.
Blue 60. Hey, 54.
He'll look to throw it. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Here he goes, one final shot. This is for the ball game. Deflected! Oh, they couldn't bring it in off the tip drill, though. They had the chance they wanted, Brock, but no, that's how this one's gonna end. So it's one for the win column for the Lions. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.